We were awarded 3-week scholarships funded by the Department of Linguistics, Faculty of Humanities, and were able to travel to Vancouver, British Columbia, from June 4 to 25, 2016. We want to thank the Dean of the Faculty, Dr. Wani Asatit, the Head of Linguistics Department, Associate Professor Dr. Sukanya Ryungjarun for launching this unforgettable program. Getting this opportunity has opened our every student's lives to many new experiences. We have improved our English proficiency, challenged ourselves to adjust to new environments and cultures, and made amazing new friends. We are truly grateful and thank you from the bottom of our hearts for the kindness, generosity, time, and effort that our department has put into this scholarship. We would appreciate it a great deal if wonderful opportunities such as this are offered to even more students in the department. First day overview. When we arrived in Vancouver Airport, we went to our host family home. Our host family gave us a warm welcome and they introduced us to all the members of their Kai family. They gave us a tour of the home and showed us our rooms. After that, they told us some rules for living there, such as not to make noise after 11 p.m. The next day, they showed us how to get to school and back home by bus and subway.
Every morning, our host family prepared breakfast for us before we went to school and gave us a little lunchbox to take for our class break. We always felt comfortable when we were backing home and found them waiting for us to have dinner together. It was such a warm and inviting home. At school, we all went to St. John International College in Vancouver. The college has fewer students per class, which increases the likelihood that everyone will get the opportunity to communicate with teachers and learn English effectively. Students have more time to practice their speaking and were able to ask teachers questions during class. There were after-school activities every day, so students could explore Vancouver-based attractions and learn about Canadian culture. SkyTrain stations and bus stops are located within a 5-minute walking distance from SGIC, so it was easy to get to school or shop at Pacific Center or on Robson Street, which are only a 2-minute walk away.
The environment and faculties at SGIC are very convenient. There are lots of computers that students can use for self-learning and research. The policy of SGIC is you can only speak English within the school ground. Besides all this, we were able to meet and make many foreign friends, such as Brazilian, Japanese, and Korean. They were all very nice and friendly.
For our class, advanced students were taught by Rodrigo. He is from Chile. Not only was he funny, but also an intelligent and positive teacher who respected our opinions regardless of our nationalities. Moreover, he kindly corrected our wrong pronunciation and intentionally explained some unclear points for us. In the advanced class, we learned various topics, for example, tongue twister, which help us speak English more clearly and correctly, such as red lorry, yellow lorry, or 3 rural villagers. We learn euphemism, which are used to soften the words such as worst disposal worker instead of garbage collector or custodian for janitor. Also, we studied some idioms that are used in daily life such as he got canned yesterday and practice question tags.
In the intermediate class, the teacher Seti talked about how to use article, infinitive, gerund, and quantifiers like a feel, a little, much, and many. We also learned about relative clauses. Even though we have studied these topics before in Thailand, the teacher added more interesting details and explained about them more. We also attended 2 of SGIC activities. First was the Italian Festival, which is the largest and most celebrated cultural street festival in Vancouver. The festival was as commercial street. People gather around an Italian table to celebrate food, dressed in the spirit of Italian festivity and culture, including music, theater, fashion, cars, design, and more. We enjoy this festival a lot. Second was the soccer game. We went to 2 games in the soccer park in downtown. STIC won both games, and we cheered them enthusiastically, feeling the STIC's pride.
Sightseeing and other activities at our new home. We enjoy living with our host family, and many activities center on the home. Another thing which impressed us was the taste of food, because they are good at cooking. Also, we all spend time walking the dog around the neighborhood in the evening. Once, we had a movie day, in which we all gathered on the couch to watch some nice movies with delectable popcorn and chips. On weekends, we sometimes ate out at a Korean or Asian restaurant. That was their favorite restaurants. And then we dropped by Queen Elizabeth Park to relax. We walked around the gorgeous park, taking photos and cycling. We realized that we found a second family who loves and cares about us. Not only did we have a chance to immerse ourselves in the Canadian culture, but we also learned how to communicate with foreigners from them. We were amazed at their kindness and felt they treat us like we were their children. They made our first experiences in Canada so full of happiness that we will never forget our experiences there or their generosity.
We also went to many amazingly beautiful places. On the third day, we went to Stanley Park, which was almost entirely surrounded by the waters of Vancouver Harbour and English Bay. It was one of the most wonderful national parks that we have ever seen. Next, we went to Whistler, the city of the Winter Olympics, which was the best place that we have seen in Canada. The scenery was very beautiful, like a drawing. We couldn't take our eye off it. Before we left Canada, we went to Capilano Suspension Bridge and Goose Mountain. Capilano is one of the most popular tourist attractions in Vancouver. The distinguishing feature of Capilano is that it is a long bridge. Goose Mountain was one of the nice peaks of Vancouver. We took the cable car to the top of the mountain. There were so picture views of Vancouver, bears, and the Lumberjack Show. We had such wonderful times there.
We could never ever have all this amazing experience without the support from the faculties. The Dean of Faculties, Dr. Wani Usatit, the Head of Linguistic Department, Associate Professor Dr. Sukanya Rangjarun. We felt grateful for awarding us prestige scholarships, which are full of memorable experience and knowledge. We really do thank you all.